off because right now I want to show you guys something. You guys ready?
Let's do it, bro.
The only match that I give 2 cents or two shits about is clearly
Oh,
this
come
one.
on. Why so negative?
Yes, yes,
The only
yes.
one I care about. Even the main event of night two, man, I'm not even that, I'm not even that excited. This is
So
the one.
negative, man. So negative, Raf.
Sorry. I'm
Are
just
you
a
trying to tell me you're not
realist.
excited for Pat McAfee versus Cody Rhodes?
I heard a little rumor about J Rod, Matt, that even Jay's not fully excited for that match, and he will be participating in some alcohol activities. But that's
I
what do
think
I
I,
know?
I think I heard the same thing. I'm not sure what's left here.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. But as my guys, as he's making sure his Wi-Fi gets better, what do we have to talk about today, Mad Rod?
We've
It's been a
got a
long
lot to
time.
talk about. It's been a couple weeks. We are back right in time for the busiest season here in sports. Just
Mm.
finished March Madness. We had MLB season starting. We've got the NBA playoffs, WrestleMania season. This is peak sports right here.
Yep.
J Rod back.
Is he?
Love the graphic, Raf. Love the graphic behind you. Just like
Hey,
that. Bro, that video I
you
sent you,
know,
that gave me some chills. I was like, whoa. That
because
I got
I'll be
chills.
honest, bro. I'll be honest. We're gonna talk about it a little later, Matt. But that last promo with Roman and Punk, it just made my interest go even further down. So there's only really one match that I'm really looking forward to, Matt. I'll be honest with you, and it's the one behind me.
All right.
And sadly, it's not going to main event. It's going to open a show. So we'll see, bro. We'll see. There's a lot to
We'll
talk about.
see. There is a lot to talk about as we're watching the Yanks lose here, Rav, because they're just pathetic.
If you want to talk about pathetic, you got to talk about my team first, and then we can talk about your Yanks. Whew.
But you know what? J Rod's having some troubles here. Let's talk a little bit about the Yanks and Mets. Why don't we, Rav? We've been both struggling to start the season. Some losses that we shouldn't be having. You guys are playing the Dodgers now. Obviously, that's I guess fine if you lose to them. Soto's out right now. What do you thought about the Mets so far?
Um, you see, it's tough because I'm not one to talk about baseball and team positions in April. When the Mets back in the day, they used to be April merchants. They were May merchants, and then here comes the June swoon. You know about that.
Yep.
But, for me, I don't like crowning. I don't like eliminating in April, right? But it's very tough right now because there's so many, you know, well, from Mets fan standpoint, there's how do I say it? It's very tricky right now because there's a few people that could be on the hot stove or on the brink of getting fired, and it starts with Mendoza, because um a lot of times teams go on these losing streaks, or they're like the clubhouse or the coach is not there anymore, and then obviously who's to blame? It's the manager, and if and you, I don't know. Let's say something happens to the Yankees this year. Maybe they don't make the playoffs. Are we talking about Boone getting fired or Cashman? Is this the year that he gets the boot since he didn't do anything this offseason? But for me, Matt, I just think that it's weird right now. I'm not gonna blame Soto. I'm not gonna blame Lindor, but it's definitely something that I definitely see because those are my two guys. Those are my two favorite players.
Yep.
But from the start, Matt, I told you this last year too. I don't see the same energy as I see with Judge and Soto. If you remember, they meshed right away. They had the
Yep.
handshake right away, and obviously we're talking about handshakes, but as guys, we know, Matt, when you have a handshake with someone, it runs deep, you know.
Yep.
And I just don't see that with Lindor and Soto, man. I'll be honest with you. It's something that I feel that if you are the best two players in the team, at least show that you guys care for each other. It's not business. It's not supposed to be personal, you know. It's supposed to be a clubhouse that everyone's having fun and winning, of course. But yeah, man, I just don't see. I don't see it this year with the Mets. I know I had them pretty high, but there's just there's just a lot of players that I thought were gonna do good, and maybe they can turn it around. Of course, it's only April, but I don't know. There's just something in this lineup that is just super weird. And with the pitching, it's crazy, man. I'm gonna say this, but I like the pitching more than I like the batting. It's crazy, man. And I thought the Mets' flaw was gonna be the pitching, but yeah, right now it's not looking good for my Mets. But of course, we're only what 10% into the season.
Yeah,
So, but
just
what?
what 17 games in or so.
Yeah, just my early reaction. What do you think about your Yanks?
It's just before opening day, guys. I said I didn't like that we're bringing the same offense back, and you're seeing it. You're seeing it right away. The hot and cold of the Yankees offense is just when they're on, and when they're off, they're just way off. And it's just, and they have a lot of guys slumping right now, not hitting good. Rafa, third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Shout out to McMahon's. He's struggling horribly, and Boone is like, oh yeah, he's a good major league hitter. He's always been. I think he's batted under 200 for his career. I'm not sure how he's a good major
In
league hitter, but
Colorado, by the way, Matt. In
in Colorado,
Colorado.
yep, a hitter's ballpark. I don't understand that. But they're gonna keep running him out there. They're gonna keep running him out there, and that's the problem with the Yankees, that they refuse to be wrong on certain guys. When Cashman and Boone are like, no, that's our guy. That's their guy for the whole year, and it does not change.
Yes.
Look how long they stuck with
Aaron,
DJ LeMahieu. Yep, Aaron
or how
Hicks. They
about
just
Aaron Hicks? I was gonna say
yep.
Hicks.
It's just they go way too long with these guys, and they got to stop doing that. Judge has been great so far. He's battling it out there with Mike Trout in this series, which has been cool to see. Two former MVPs, three-time MVPs. That's a fun thing that's going on. But the Yanks is just the offense, just inconsistent, and come playoff time, that doesn't bode well for them.
Sorry, guys. Back. My Wi-Fi's been acting like shit. I apologize about that. Good to
All
get your
good.
baseball's Hulk out.
All right, Jay Royd is back.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you guys want to start with here? We want to talk WrestleMania. We want to talk NBA playoffs.
Let's do it. Let's go in order. How you sent the rundown this morning. Let's do it.
All right, guys. We've got the NBA playoffs already underway with the play-in tournaments we got going on. The official first round starts on Saturday, guys. J Rod, we got to start with our Knicks here. We had high expectations.
What do you mean our Knicks? I'm the Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks, man. What do you mean
Where
our
did this
Knicks? I'm
come from?
here.
I
Let's
think the
go.
I'm
Warriors
here.
are in the.
Where'd
I
you,
think
where
the
you coming
Warriors
from,
play
bro?
tonight, Raph.
I'm
The
I'm a Curry guy in New York. I'm a New York soul. That's what I am. I'm a Curry guy, but a New York
You can
soul.
claim one of the playing teams. I get you can jump in the Hornets if you want.
I'm gonna join the team that shares colors with the Mets, the
All right,
Knicks.
yeah.
I'm gonna be with them.
Go ahead, Matt.
this is garbage from Raph. Raph is gonna absolutely watch Steph crumble tonight as the Warriors get sent home. But J Rod, our Knicks playing the Atlanta Hawks in the first round. Obviously, much different than the last time they played each other 5 years ago. The Knicks had 53 wins this year, most since 2013, and the Hawks, since trading Trey Young, have been phenomenal. They got 20-6 since the All Star break, number one in points per game since then. J Rod, how confident are you in the Knicks in these playoffs and in this series?
So I'm not gonna sit here and say I love the fact that the Hawks are the number one team after the All Star break. They have the best record heading into the playoffs, coming out of the All Star break. So they're catching heat at the right time, going against the playoffs, and the Knicks like to play down to their competition. Okay, we're not a team that likes to blow people out the water and stomp on them. So It's gonna be nerve wracking. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm not gonna be a little on edge watching these playoffs for the Knicks, but we should handle them. Listen, they're a young team. They're up and coming. Say we just want them out the Knicks. We still have a solid squad. We still have a squad out there that even without Cat, we could beat the. We should be able to beat the Atlantic Hawks with Cat. Resting our players a little bit heading into the playoffs. I think that we should handle them in 5 games. Going six, I wouldn't approve of it, but if we get it done, we get it done. But they should definitely finish in five. Go ahead, Raph.
Go ahead, Raf.
What's your Knicks?
Go ahead, Matt. I want to
Oh,
talk about my Knicks last.
Oh, okay. This is
Yeah, yeah.
look, J Rod. I am super confident. I am over the moon confident. Something has struck me here recently with the Knicks and my mindset on the Knicks, where I'm like, you know what? This team can win it all, Raf. This team can win it all. I know we were,
Okay,
a
okay.
little skeptical, and we saw the Celtics, right? And JT coming back. We've beaten them before, and if we play them in the second round, we can beat them again. And the Pistons beat them last year in the playoffs, and I know they're an improved team. This is the first year now, J Rod. Now my hopes are all the way up high,
That's what I
all
like to
the
hear.
way up high.
There we go.
I'm there's nothing. There's nothing. How do I say this? There's no downside for me here because I really think the Knicks can go all the way, J Rod. I know the Hawks, credit to the Hawks. They've been playing great recently. Jalen Johnson has been great for them. Nikhil Alexander Walker's been great for them since the trade. The Hawks, they play fast pace. The Knicks like to slow things down. But with that being said, J Rod, the Knicks will win this series in five.
I like it. I like the confidence, man. That's what I want to hear. You know what? That made me more confident. I'm not gonna lie. Usually you're downturn. You're the
Wait, Jay,
but
Jay, wait,
I like hearing from you.
wait,
What? What?
Jay, wait. I don't
Wait.
know if you guys saw me. I was counting my fingers, right? But Jay, I've known Matt for about 9 years now. It's crazy, Matt, to say we're like 9 years in. And Jay, something that I want to say with this amount of experience of being Matt's friend, his brother, I smell something. And I smell some type of bullshit. That's what I smell.
No,
And
no.
and then something just struck me when I hear the most confident he's been in a few years. I think what he's doing, actually, I don't think. I know what he's doing, Jay. He's trying to make this big expectation for the Knicks, and he's going to blame it on Mr.
No,
Brunson
no,
if it
no,
doesn't
no,
work
no,
out.
no.
Oh,
No, no.
stop, stop!
No, no,
I think
no.
I think the microphone is on this stage now. It was on that stage. The mic is on this stage now. Jay, I know this cat, bro. I know this guy, bro. He's he's very much trying to put this expectation through the roof because let's be honest, the Knicks basically they ran it back, you know, and I do think this is a great Knicks squad, but Matthew was saying a few weeks ago that he was scared. Oh, the Celtics, the Tatum, oh, the Pistons, they're exper- they have they're better now. Jay, I'm telling you what I know. This guy, I'm calling the false right now. I'm calling the false
No,
right
no,
now. I
no, no,
know
no.
him, bro.
But
Raf, I would tend to agree with that, but not when it comes to the Knicks. Like I feel
no,
like
no. Jay, look,
what?
I'm gonna be honest. The last 2 years, yeah, I was absolutely like, you know what? Brunson's nice, but he's not enough to get us by himself over the top. And he's had some great playoff moments, and that's fine. But no, I am truly 100% Raf rooting for the next year because I've come to a thing when it comes to people like Raf who like to disagree with me on who's the better players, on who's the better
Oh
players in certain
God,
sports, right? Like he with that graphic behind him, he's gonna say Oba's better than Brock. That's. But you know what? I know,
miles ahead.
I know, Raf knows, J. Ron knows, and the world knows who's better. And when it comes to Jalen Brunson, if the Knicks win the championship, you'll have everybody. I'll scroll on Instagram, and every post will be the greatest New York player ever. And that's fine, legacy wise. But I like to look at things as their actual skill set of playing the game. Because I always get so furious when I see Raf and his geeks on Instagram writing their captions. Oh, best player ever. Carmelo Anthony doesn't come close. Blah blah blah. But I know, and Ralph knows Carmelo Anthony's a better player than Jalen Brunson. He
Oh,
knows that.
he is.
He
Uh,
knows that. And
yeah.
that's and I rest my case on that. So I don't care now what Jalen Brunson does. He could be, if he wins the championship and legacy wise, yes, he can be greater than Melo and Ewing and Clyde Frazier and all those guys. He can be the best Nick ever. But I'm just talking about skill set. And you know what? I just decided to rest my case on that. That's it. So I am overly confident now in the New York Knickerbockers, Raf. They can absolutely do this. They beat the Celtics last year. They can do it again. I rest my case on that.
Okay.
Well
I
said.
like
Well
it.
said. Well said, Matthew. I hope that you rest your case as you just mentioned there, but it's my turn to talk actually.
Mhm.
Okay. You know, I troll you guys a lot. I'm not a Knicks fan. I do support the team, but I'm not a Knicks fan. And when we say these playoff predictions later, I'm going to be as unbiased as possible. I'm not here like a Knickerbocker fan, like Matt's over here geeking about. Oh, it's my confidence and all that. I'm a realist, right? But yes, I do have the Knicks over the Hawks. However, the X factor of this series is not going to be Jalen Brunson. It's going to be Carl Anthony Towns. That's the X factor in the series. The one thing that the Hawks do have is perimeter guys, and they're going to be clamping up Mr. Jalen Brunson. So if he has only 20 points, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. And this is not me excusing him, Matthew. This is man. Let me just say my case, bro. Stop making those faces, okay? One thing about the Hawks, guys, I've been ever since straight left. They very much went perimeter centric. Jalen Johnson, Double J, Matt, you know it's my guy. Jalen Johnson, my guy from Duke. That's my guy. Um, you got Naw. You got Mr. Shea Gilgeous, Alexander's cousin. He's nice. You got Dyson Daniels who will lock him up.
Yep. Yep.
You got the big my Femi Kongu Matthew. But I need Cat as aggressive as possible. I need Cat averaging 27 this series. I need him. Knicks need him badly. I'm being serious. This is a big series for him. A lot of people are saying that we need a dog. We don't need a cat. That's what we need. We
Yeah,
need a
bro. For
dog,
real.
not a
Nah, for
cat.
real.
But in all seriousness, I have Knicks in 6, not in 5. Don't underestimate Atlanta. They're
Nah,
really
no,
good.
I'm not underestimating them. I just think they're still young, and I think when you catch fire and you catch a winning streak heading into the playoffs and you're young, you think that it comes easier than it actually is. The intensity of the playoffs picks up. The game is completely different. So I think adjusting to that's gonna be hard for the Hawks. They'll probably get a game off of us just on the energy alone, but I think the Knicks will lock in. And you're right, Cat better get his fucking ass down on the block and start bodying people because that's the way we're gonna dominate this game.
Yeah, I think Cat is going to be the X factor really in every series. In every series,
He could
that's
be,
the X
bro.
factor.
He could be.
No, he is because if you get an MVP type of cat, then you should be winning these games. You should not be losing them. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's move on to the Western Conference, guys. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Houston Rockets. LeBron James versus Kevin Durant. Part four in the playoffs. Right? They had the two in
Yeah,
Cleveland
close.
Warriors, one in Heat
Heat.
Thunder.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
This
when
is
he was in the East, LeBron was in the West.
yep.
So yeah,
So part four here, guys. The Lakers, the number 4 seed, 53 wins. The Rockets, number 5 seed with 52 wins. Obviously, the big story is that the Lakers will be without Luca and Austin Reeves, at least for most of this series. Luca maybe can come back towards the end of the series. Reeves likely not. Raf, King James is 41 years old. Does he have a vintage series left in him to pull this off?
Yes, he
Oh my
does.
god. Oh my god.
Yes, he does. Guys, from the last games I've been watching, LeBron without Luca and Reeves has been a LeBron that I haven't seen in a while. It's been LeBron. It's the LeBron saying, "Give me the ball and get the hell out the way." LeBron has been taking the shots that he's been needing to take, and I do have the Lakers winning in 7 games.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. Rockets have been showing me all season long that they're not really a team. They're depending on KD in the clutch. They're not a completed team. If you were talking to me about last year's Rockets, the one that faced the Warriors, I would pick them because they were younger, they were much hungrier. But no, I think KD ruins all of this because this is not an actual team. They're just dependent on him on the clutch, and they're going to get some games. But I think that LeBron, he for the last hurrah, I think he takes this
That's
series.
crazy. That's crazy, bro. Um, yeah. If I'll tell you one thing, LeBron has nothing to lose in this series. Obviously, 41 years old, playing the
Oh,
playoffs.
but watch when we hear Matthew talk. Watch
No,
when
no,
we
no,
hear
no, no,
Matthew talk. Watch,
no, no,
watch
no,
when we
no.
hear him
He's gonna
talk.
have nothing to say because there's nothing he can say. 41 years old, even in the playoffs. Michael Jordan wasn't even doing that, but we're not gonna get out of discussion.
Thank you,
Um,
Jay. You know ball.
but if KD loses a playoff series to LeBron James at the age of 41 without his number one player, his number one teammate in Luka Doncic, and his second best teammate in Austin Reeves. Meanwhile, on the Rockets side, you have Şengün and KD, who's been relatively healthy this year. We could say, right? Been playing pretty solid. He's still KD. You know what I mean? He's still got that midi, and he can still get to the paint. So I think the Rockets should win this easy. Also depends when Luka comes back, but I think even if he does come back, he's not going to be 100% anyway. So I think that's going to hinder him. He's already, you know, not as the fastest player on the court, so having an injury is not going to help him, obviously. So I have the Rockets winning it in 6. I think LeBron can get 2 games out of the Rockets just by being LeBron, but I don't think he can win this series.
You know what, guys?
Oh my.
LeBron James does have a vintage moment left in him. I believe LeBron James can do this. Guys, the Rockets have been the team in the West all year that's like, yeah, we'll play them. We'll play them because nobody's scared of them. They struggled offensively all year, right? Large in part, they don't really have a true point guard. Van Fleet was out before the season even started. Uh, I do kind of feel though that Luca will come back at some point in the series, maybe towards the end of the series if it's close. If it's close, even if it's like, so I just need LeBron to hold it together. Raf, can we get 2 games here? Just two? Could we start off the series 2-1? Can we do that? If LeBron James can do that, I think Luca will say, "All right, I'll risk it. I'll come back." And I think the Lakers, Raf. I think the Lakers can do it. I think the Lakers can do it. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
You think
Yeah,
that
Matt.
KD?
That's the only reason why I'm saying yes because it's the Rockets, and all year they showed us that they're not a real team. They're just a team that depending on one of the greatest scorers of all time, and even him, he's had struggles without a certain number 30 in the playoffs. But anyways, yeah, Matt. Um, that's exactly why everyone wanted the Rockets in the playoffs this year. If let's say the Lakers got that third seed, I would be like, oh yeah, it's over. They're not gonna beat the Timberwolves, no shot, you know. But yeah, it's I'm only saying this because it is the Rockets and LeBron can do it.
It does suck though that as usual, LeBron James will get an excuse if he loses, even if he gets swept. Right? They were playing great with Luca and Austin Reeves. He was figuring it out. I'm a third guy. We were rolling, and then Oops, not
And he
the
loses
word.
what? He loses what? 59 points per game. Yikes.
Matt, you
Uh,
said excuse as if like LeBron needs another playoff series under his belt. Like he's already like he's obviously never gonna be the GOAT for you, right? So there's nothing
Well,
he can
that's
do.
right. To quote LeBron James himself, it's just basketball.
It's just
It's just
basketball.
basketball. It doesn't matter. It's just
There's nothing he can
basketball.
do to change your mind. So you keep saying like excuse. That's it. The argument's over. According to you, there is no argument. So there's no more
I mean,
excuses.
if he pulls this off, and I don't know.
LeBron James wins the chip and gets Finals MVP at the age 41. You give it
There
the
you go.
GOAT
Maybe
conversation.
maybe we'll have a conversation. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the conversation is gonna be like, and still the GOAT Michael Jordan. That's the end of the conversation. Oh man.
So Jay, you've
So
got Rockets in
I got
6.
I got Rockets in 6. Yeah,
Raf, you got Lakers in what, 7?
7.
we should be writing this down, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I'm gonna write this down here. So you got 7. J Rod's got 6.
Yeah, we had
And you know what?
Knicks. I had Knicks in 6.
Yep, I had Knicks in 5.
Yeah, we both had Knicks in 5.
You know what, Raf? Houston Rockets, a court socket or my empty pockets. Lakers in 5, Skip.
Oh, and 5.
Lakers
You
in
said
5,
Lakers in
Moose.
5?
Lakers go up
Oh my
2-1.
God,
Luca
right.
comes back, and we are back in business.
Oh my God.
Lakers in 5, Skip.
I only had Knicks in 6 because last year I feel like this Knicks series against the Hawks is like the last year with the Pistons that it got to 6 and you're like, wait, whoa, let's finish this before we can.
Yeah, tough, gritty teams. Yeah,
But
Tough, gritty team, exactly.
I think the Pistons took them off guard though. You know what I mean? Like they can see the Hawks coming.
Yeah.
Like everybody's talking about the Hawks up and coming.
No, people wanted. I mean, they giving them respect, of course, but a lot of people wanted. Well, yeah, you're right. Everyone wanted the Raptors over the Hawks. I'll say.
Yeah, of course.
yeah,
Yeah, I would have
yeah.
loved. I would have way preferred the Raptors. And the 76ers right now, I would prefer them.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's keep it out west here with the Minnesota Timberwolves and J Rod. You're Denver Nuggets, led by Nikola Jokic. The red hot Nuggets won 12 in a row at the end of the season. Went all the way to the 3 seed, 54 wins. We've seen this matchup in the playoffs before 2 years ago. That great series won 7 games. J Rod can and the Timberwolves pull off a slight upset here against the Nuggets.
They're gonna make it really interesting. For some reason, the Timberwolves know how to play the Denver Nuggets. They're not scared of Nikola Jokic. They know how to make him uncomfortable, as best you can make the best player in the league uncomfortable. And Anthony Edwards is always putting on a show in the playoffs. You know what I mean? He's always turning it up a notch. He's always taking his points per game higher, his assists, his rebound. He's literally getting better as he gets in the playoffs, which is kind of what you look for in a superstar, right? So, having said all that, though, I think the Nuggets are just hot. Remember, not only is you have Nikola Jokic there doing what he's got to do, Jamal Murray is also getting hot at the right moment too. I don't think people are talking about how well he's playing. So, oh man, if I had to, if I'm gonna pick, I'm gonna pick this relentlessly. I'm gonna go Nuggets. I'm gonna say they do it in 7 games in Denver. I think Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray are just too much for the Timberwolves.
J Rod, this is going to be, I think, a very, very great series. They play each other very close all the time, but something about Anthony Edwards in the playoffs. Raf knows it. The Timberwolves will win this series in 7 games. 7 games. I think will be a hard fought series. I think the 3-point shooting of the Timberwolves is going to be key for them. I think they can get it done. I got the Timberwolves in 7.
Wow.
Well, guys, This was one of my favorites of the first round for sure. It's going to be a great matchup. However, I think that everyone's thinking of the last time they faced off and Ant went crazy in 2024. However, the Timberwolves do not have a cat in this series. And I'm going to take the best offense in the league, aka the Denver Nuggets, to win this in
Mm.
6 games. In six.
In six.
In six.
Okay.
We're not going to
Okay.
7.
Mm.
There's another series in the second round that I do think goes to 7 with this Denver team, but we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, I have Denver in 6.
Okay, and Matt, you had the T-Wolves in 7, right? And
T-Wolves in 7.
I got the Nuggets in 7. Okay. Listen, I can see any of these outcomes happening in this game. To be honest, like I can see it. I definitely can see it going 6, 7 games for sure. And it's gonna be close. I don't think there's gonna be any blowouts in the series.
Okay. All right, guys. So before we get into the rest of the first round matchups, let's do a little bit of most to gain here, most to lose. J Rod from our very own First Things First.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Who, Raph, has the most to gain in these playoffs?
Let me see. In general,
Yeah. Which player is the most to gain?
do you want me to do one from the West or one from the East or just in general, like anyone?
Yeah, anyone.
Ooh.
I think I got one.
I'm gonna start off
You want me to go first?
most the game. I'm gonna go with Luca if he comes back healthy.
Okay.
Luka. He wins the championship this year. Eeh. And second would be Jalen Brunson. So Luca and Jalen, I'm gonna go with them. Wemby, I feel like we have so many, hopefully more healthy years from him that later on he can get that ring, and we could talk about him eventually getting more to game. But I think Luca is the one that really needs a championship because he has no silver hardware right now, bro. Here we go, Matthew. Here we go, bro.
I mean, you told me Luka Doncic was on his way to GOAT status, but you and J Rod both picked the Mavericks in those finals once upon a time. How did that end up?
I like those two choices, Raph. I was gonna actually say Jalen Brunson too, so I'll pick someone different. I'm gonna go more outside the box here. On the East, I'm gonna say James Harden for Cleveland. I feel like him, if somehow Cleveland can get on a hot streak and he can help get them to the finals and win a championship, I feel like his whole career story changes. You know what I mean? That guy that could never get it done in the playoffs, could never get over the hump no matter what team he joined, whether it was with KD or whether it was with Chris Paul. It just never seemed to work out. And it would be nobody's expecting him to do anything in this playoffs. Nobody expects Cleveland to get past the second round. So having the opportunity to take them to the finals and win, it might change the story. And it's going to be the same story on the other side on the West when I mentioned KD. KD has his 2 rings, but it's with Steph Curry. If he can somehow bring this young Rockets team, excuse me, to the NBA Finals and win the chip, I mean that would probably move people. That would probably have KD jump the list of all time on everybody's list, like really high.
Yeah, I have very similar answers to you guys. I'll say in the East, where I have Jalen Brunson for all the reasons we mentioned. Legacy. Jalen Brunson has a chance to be an all-time legend for the Knicks, for the city of New York. Like it just becomes bigger.
He's gonna be the king of New York. Yeah.
No, that's not how it works. That's still Aaron Judge, but nevertheless.
Wait, whoa! Don't you need a ring for that?
Oh, God.
Whoa! Don't you need a ring for that?
Nice.
Wait, You think if Jalen Brunson wins a ring, Judge is still ahead of him?
Hell no.
We'll
Hell
get to
no,
that.
Bro,
If
bro.
that, we'll get to
wait,
that if
man,
that
man, man.
happens.
Okay,
Is Aaron Judge a better
fair.
player in his sport than Jalen
Yes,
Brunson is? Okay,
yes.
It doesn't matter.
Way, way
that's
better.
fine.
But wait, Matthew,
Oh, that's
wait,
right. That's right, guys.
wait.
I retired legacy. That's it. Fine. If you want to talk about legacy, that's fine. Raph knows Rudge is the better player. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. So
Wait,
legacy,
wait,
you
wait,
can
wait,
have
wait,
your
wait.
legacies. You
Fuck
can have
you.
your
We're talking
legacies.
about King of New York when you win a
Yeah, you can have your
championship, bro.
legacies. Yeah, yeah, you can take it. Yeah,
But
sure.
we're talking
Matt,
about king. King doesn't necessarily mean the best. You could be king and be the worst swordsman out there. That doesn't mean that you're not a king. You know what I mean, bro? When
yeah,
E-
yo, that's a great way to put it. Yeah.
when Eli won the Super Bowl in 2008, he took the crown from Jeter, bro. Like Jeter was the king
Oh
of New York,
God.
and he
Oh
was the
God.
king of New York until the Yankees won in
Oh God.
'09. And then boom, Eli took it back. Eli was the king of New York when he was a championship.
Oh
Bro,
God. So
you
then Eli's
can't
been the
have
king of New York all this time then.
Wait,
All
yeah,
Jay.
this time.
yeah,
Jay,
yeah.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
God.
Jay
Yes,
took something down here and then put it all the way up here, bro. Like
bro.
what?
God.
Wait, Raph. He won the championship. He was a champion,
But that
bro.
was when social media wasn't really a thing. Like I'm blaming social media on all this. I
Bro,
have to
they
because
were
I'm
calling, they were calling Elvis the king in the '50s. There was no social media back then. What are we talking about now? He's the king, bro.
well, that's different because bro, that's different. That's the artist. Like everybody know MJ is the GOAT, MJ's the king.
But we're
But
talking about
anyways, Matt,
yeah, but get back
But
on
wait,
subject.
Jay.
Go ahead.
Wait, Jay. It just pisses me off that Matthew actually thinks
No,
Matt.
I'm done. No, you got it. Legacy, sure. That's it. You can take your legacies. That's fine. I go on better player. You guys go on legacies. That's
But
fine. That's
this is
fine.
what the
That's
No,
it.
but
I'm
I feel like
retired
in
from
this
arguing that. I'm
no,
done.
because from this in this standpoint, we are just so hungry for a championship as a state. As a state, we're just very hungry for a championship. And everybody knows that New York needs one, not a fucking hockey team, not a like we need a baseball, a basketball, or a football championship. And we're the first best player, whichever sport that is, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, the first player to get that is the King of New York, bro. Whether it's Lindor, whether it's Soto, Judge, I can't even, Jackson Dart, or Jalen Brunson. It's like that, Matthew, because
future
it
Jets QB. Maybe who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe.
sure. That's Geno
Ty
Smith, guys.
Simpson. But Matthew, you know it's true, Matthew. You know it's true, Matt. You know
Okay,
it's true.
here's my pushback on what you say, man. Because you keep saying legacy, right? But we play the games. Your skill is based on winning, right? Are we correct here? Is it true
Your
that
skill is based on winning.
is it
Your
true?
legacy is built off winning.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because he's saying that Aaron Judge is a better
Oh
player.
my.
But if you have good skills, doesn't that usually lead to winning? Is it true that Aaron Judge did drop a fly ball in the World Series? He had a chance. Like we're
He
not,
did. Yeah.
I, and he didn't perform well. Not that he's not an MVP talent, but in moments like that, he didn't play well, and it cost him a championship. And we have to hold that against him. And that's
Sure.
skills. That's not legacy. That's skills.
Sure. We'll have that conversation if and when Jalen. See, I don't want to do this, guys, because like you guys make it seem like I'm a Jalen Brunson hater. Maybe I was slightly at some point. I was, but that's it. I've retired. That's it. Let's go Knicks. I'm done with
That's it.
the.
Let's go Knicks.
Let's go Knicks, Raph. Let's go Knicks.
So
I'm
But
a Knicks
yeah,
supporter, bro. Yes. Let's go Knicks.
so you're saying Jalen Brunson needs to win an MVP to be on that level with Judge, at least.
yeah. Like they're Jalen Brunson at never point in time is considered the best player in the league. And even if he wins the championship, I don't think anybody's going to consider Brunson the best player in the league
But in New
because
York,
there's no.
will he get more praise than Aaron Judge? In New York.
Yes. 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 Yes,
I,
Jay.
I
It's
guess, I
yes.
guess,
It's
I guess, yeah,
yes.
because yeah, I guess.
You guys haven't won since '09. They haven't won in like
You're right.
since like
Maybe
Ewing, bro.
basketball, at least in New York. I mean, the Yankees are obviously like global brand, but at least in New York, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, Knicks,
Yeah, because New York has Mets fans and Yankees fans. New York has just Knicks fans because nobody roots for the Nets.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So I'll say Brunson. See, for all the reasons you guys have been seeing, the chance to wear the crown, he's gonna get a key to the city. It's over. Just
Yo, he would
make
get
him
the key to
the
see so
make
fast.
make
So
him the
fast.
mayor. Make him the mayor, guys. That's
I mean,
Brunson.
Yes.
the key to the city.
So
There's been a
I
couple
will
keys. Doesn't
definitely say Brunson out east. And out west, Jay, I love your pick of Kevin Durant. I was leading there, but I think Jokic also for legacy purposes does a
Yep.
lot to game.
Yep.
He's a three-time MVP.
Mm-hmm.
He's only got one ring. You get another ring, another Finals MVP. That could absolutely enhance his legacy even further. You want to argue Shea? Does Shea wins another one? If Shea wins back to back, there hasn't been a back to back champion since the Warriors. If they do it again with another MVP that he's probably going to get this season, that enhances legacy. That could be maybe dynasty talk here coming.
I like the Yoke
Yeah,
pick.
but like it's more the game though. Like Shea and Jokic already have their ring. It's like more the game.
I think Yoke winning his second championship might put him top 10. As you talk
That's
about
what
three,
that's what I'm saying.
you
That's
talk
what I'm
about three
saying.
MVPs.
It's just KD too. KD will be in top 10 talks as well.
KD, yeah.
Mm, I don't know. Top
If
10.
KD does it at this point with this team, yeah,
Top
that's
10.
definitely yeah. I think he
Yes.
Who are you
goes.
putting him over?
I put him over Steph, but Raptors want to hear that one. I'm not sure
See,
with
Steph
Steph.
already has
Jay,
Steph already has his ring by himself. So
see, I have Steph
yeah.
at 10. I have Steph at 10 right now, and he would be better than Steph, even
yes.
with
KD
the
goes over
ring.
Steph. KD goes over Steph, and you, J Rod, you know it. You
No,
just know it. You just know it. He's a better player. Point blank, and the period. He's a better player.
Can we talk about
He's a better
2026
player.
playoffs? Can we talk about 2026 playoffs, bro?
Sorry.
God,
On
bro.
the other side of that, Raf, most to
Jordan
lose.
Romano in 2026.
Yes, J Rod. Yankees are back. We just walked it off. We're
Yeah,
back.
Oh,
I saw it. Yeah.
Jordan Romano, Matthew. I remember Jordan Romano giving up the Judge home run in 2022. Oh
Hasn't
my
been the same
god.
since.
All right, you said the other side, Matt. The
On
who
the other
has the
side,
most to lose?
most to lose, Raf. Most to lose.
Shit. Um, Luca, bro. It's Luca. It's Luca again. It's Luca. I'm sorry, I love Luca, but it's him as well. He has the most to gain, but he has the most to lose too. If he comes back healthy, if they get past the Houston Rockets and they're like Luca's fully healthy, I'm sorry, I don't care how deep the West is. You have to like you were just in the finals with Mavericks and you lost, and you performed badly in that finals. No one really talks about, but the Celtics locked him up badly, bro. So yes, I think it's Luca. Most to lose in the West. Most to lose in the East is James Harden. James Harden. James
If they
Harden.
go home,
James Harden.
if they go home in the first round, yeah, I think James
Yeah.
Harden is. Same with KD.
This is
Same with KD. You can,
Yo,
No.
you know who has the most to lose for me on the East, bro? Fucking Mike Brown, bro. Because if he loses in the first round, or he doesn't get at least to the Eastern Conference Finals, they are going to run his
I
ass.
think Mike Brown had more wins than Tibbs ever.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
What do I? What do I? I'm just here reading my notes. I'm just here reading my
Tibbs
notes,
got
and
them
that's it.
farther.
Raph literally texted me when the hire happened. Like, this is the greatest signing in New
We'll
York
see.
history.
We'll see. The
Mike
jury
Brown is
still
a
out.
Steve Kerr product. If Matthew doesn't remember, he's a Steve Kerr product.
Well,
If you
he's
don't
a LeBron
remember,
James product. If you don't remember that,
wait, how did that go with LeBron James? I don't know.
And most to lose in the West. Oh man, I don't know. Because I would say the Lakers, but they have injuries, so like they weren't really.
I'd say most to lose in the West. I'd say Kevin Durant if they go home in the first round.
Really.
If they go home in the first round,
Miss
like
Prince
that's
Weird?
pretty pathetic. That's pretty pathetic.
No, yeah, Jay. Because if you look at like lineup for lineup, KD has a better lineup
I
LeBron
mean,
is missing his two
the Lakers'
guys.
second best player is who? Rui Hachimura,
Yeah, I
Marcus
get. Yeah, I
Smart.
guess he
Bronny
should win
James.
this series. He should. And losing to
There's
LeBron
really
now.
nobody like out west. If Yoke loses, yeah, I mean, and you know what? I'm sorry to do this. I usually don't do this, guys, but I'm gonna have to change my pick. I'm gonna have to change my pick on the Nuggets Timberwolves because I was doing that with my heart and not my head, guys.
Oh, I know
I
that. I
I
was
love
waiting for this.
I love the
You
Timberwolves.
you
I love
and
and I love Julius Randle, but
you going
I love A
team?
Rod, of course, as the owner, but I did pick the Nuggets before the season started, guys. I did pick Knicks and Nuggets. So I got to stick by that. I'm gonna go Nuggets in 7.
Nuggets. So I'm changing it. Matt got Nuggets in 7. All right. I think
Yep,
that's a wise choice. I just think that the Nuggets are wrap, but the Wolves do play them tight all the
they
time.
do. They do. Could we say even Wemby? If Wemby loses in the first round, does that kind of eliminate this talk of where he's at this point? No, they lose to
If
the
you lose to the
Trailblazers,
fucking
Ralph.
Trailblazers, bro, yes, yes. If you loses to OKC, fine, whatever. But losing to the Trailblazers, yeah, that's a fucking
Not at
talk.
all,
Man.
Ralph.
I mean,
No.
yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, in a way. But this is his first playoff run, so I'm not really a big judger on
Okay,
first playoff runs.
but then the talk will be, oh, he couldn't get it done in the playoffs first time around against the 7 seed.
No, you're
That'll be
right.
the talk
Yeah,
going into
it will
next
be
season.
bad. It'll be bad for the if they do to the Blazers. But if I just feel like the team that's gonna send them home if they go home is Thunder or Nuggets. That's it. There's no one else I see that's gonna give them a shot.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right, guys. So let's talk about the rest of these matchups that we've got. The Spurs and Trailblazers, we just mentioned there. Raf, what do you got? How many
Uh,
games?
I got Spurs in 4, bro. It's Spurs in 4. Yeah, it's Spurs in 4, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Spurs are gonna. Spurs should sweep. I don't think. Yeah. Shout out to the Trailblazers, even going through all that bullshit in the beginning of the season. I totally forgot about the whole Chauncey Billups shit
Gambling.
with the gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that totally slipped my mind. And then someone
Yep.
reminded me the other day.
Yeah, you're right. Credits to them because they're gonna
Yeah,
get Matt's guy Dame next year, and we have Dame and Drew Holiday as your backcourt. That's nice, Matthew. But it's not gonna get anything done in the West. But it's nice, Matthew. That's it. It's nice,
but
Matthew. That's it,
It
Matthew.
is. Yeah, it
I
is
got
nice.
I got Spurs winning in 3.
Yeah, bro.
Um.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta say Spurs at 4. I like to give respect to teams and players, and I like Donovan Clingan, Gunther over there in Portland, and Jeremy Grant and Drew Holiday and those guys, but it's
You didn't mention
Spurs.
their best player, bro. That's
But yeah,
crazy.
sure, Danny Avdija, sure, he's nice, but I'm not really But yeah, I'll say Spurs in 4. It's just
Yeah, we all got sweeps.
yeah.
You got a crazy belt to ass, though.
Yeah, it really should it be close, bro? Like Wimby should be out. Wimby should be sitting by the fourth quarter.
You're right.
You know what I mean? He should be sitting by the fourth quarter. Like that's how it
Will,
should
You're
be.
will
right.
Wemby score 50 in one of these games?
No.
Nah, I don't think they'll give him the time to. I think if he'll put up 30, they'll be up 25 heading into the fourth, and then he's just gonna sit. That's how it should happen.
Okay. So the other matchup there that we didn't mention, guys, the Thunder, who will either play who the Sun, the no, who they playing?
Yeah, I was
Warriors
thinking
or
Yeah,
Sun-
the Warriors or the
Clippers, Warriors, or
Clippers,
Suns. Sorry.
Clippers, Warriors, and Suns. Raflet is I will say I will say there the Thunder obviously will sweep. I'll say Thunder in 4, whoever they're playing. Maybe if it's the Clippers, I'll give them a game for Kawhi. But I'll say Thunder in
you'll give him a
4 or
game for
5.
Kawhi, but you won't give a game for Steph.
No.
Ridiculous.
Steph has been, he's missed time. He's been inconsistent here. I think Kawhi has really been phenomenal this year. This is arguably his best season as a Clipper. like regular season. I mean, so I think the Clippers can get one, maybe even two, but I'll say the Thunder win against whoever.
I think the Thunder win against whoever. I think it's a sweep. Go ahead, Raf. I give you a prediction. I have a question for both of you.
Yeah, same thing, guys. If I mean if Curry had Jimmy Butler, it's a different story, but he doesn't have him.
I think it's
But
Kristaps
yeah,
Porzingis. Al Horford and
he's gonna be playing game one and then all out for illnesses reasons game two, so it's fine, bro. Well, Thunder by however they want. That's my prediction.
No, I was gonna ask. I think I know Matt's answer already. But what's if you had to pick one team, you had a bet on this team, and you think they could win this series? Who you taking out of those three? Are you taking
To beat
Phoenix?
the
I
Thunder,
would
Yeah, Clippers, Phoenix, or are you taking the Warriors?
I would say
I'll
the
say
Clippers.
Clippers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the same. I did the same. Even damn, poor Devin Booker, bro. There was a time when they were gonna be champions. Him, Chris Paul. Oh man, and it's just poor guy.
Yep. Yep.
All right, guys, move to the Eastern Conference. The Cleveland Cavaliers, the Toronto Raptors, guys. J Rod, who do you got in this one?
I'm gonna take the Cavaliers. I think Donovan and James Harden can put on score enough points to outpace the Raptors. Listen, Matt, I think we can both agree we want the Raptors. We would take them over Atlanta right now. They're just not a team that looks like they're ready to make a championship push. They're still young. They're still developing. So give me the Cavaliers. I'm gonna say Cavaliers in. I'm gonna say six. I'm gonna say the Raptors. Those will be the surprise team in round one. They'll put up a little bit of a fight.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jay. I'm gonna say Cavs in six. The Raptors are just I don't know, they're just mid guys.
Yeah.
Manuel quickly, RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, obviously great, but yeah, I'll say Cavs in six. I think Donovan Mitchell's gonna be great in this series. Uh-oh.
No upset, no upset. I just think we're giving the Raptors too much credit for
For nothing.
the Craptors. Yeah, the Craptors. Yeah, I have Cavs in five, guys.
Okay.
Short and simple.
I
Yeah.
mean, Raph, once upon a time, were you a Brandon Ingram guy? Didn't you think Brandon Ingram was
I mean, he took Pelicans to a playing game. Zion Williamson has him in the lottery, but that's a discussion for a different day.
all right? And then we got the Boston Celtics against either the 76ers or the Magic. Who's winning that game right now here?
76.
Sixers are up 8 here, 6 minutes ago. So we got the Celtics against either one of these, I'm gonna assume, guys.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say if they play the 76ers, I think the 76ers get a game off of them. But anybody else is a sweep.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Sixers,
I have.
no
Yeah,
no Embiid here. It's like, you know,
Yeah, he's another.
again, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
yeah. I
Yeah,
have
I'll say
Celtics in 5 or 6 for that one.
I didn't know when they said the process, they didn't actually mean this would be the fucking long, like an actual process. Like, oh my god, this is a fucking process. Like, holy shit. Cause, oh man, whew, he's
yeah, I'll
gonna
say
be
Celtics in five here.
so let's see, five. Rap, same thing.
Um, I'll give him in 6.
Oh
This is
really?
Tatum's first. This is Tatum's first playoff series since his 9/11 happened. So yeah.
Lastly, guys,
Sorry,
the
his
Pistons.
Achilles tour. My bad, bro. Go
The
ahead, Matt.
Pistons will be playing who? The Hornets or the loser of this game, right? So Raf, you've been on the Hornets here, big time. Do the
Mhm.
Hornets move on and do they upset the Detroit Pistons?
Let me look. I find 60K for A flagrant foul, by the way. I don't know if that impacts your decision or not.
Yeah, took Bam out. I'm not sure.
I've been saying it, guys. Pistons will not outshoot the Charlotte Hornets. They can beat the Orlando Magic. I would go with the Hornets in that series, guys.
You're saying the
This is the first time. This is the first time we're going to disagree here. But I have the Hornets over the Pistons if they do match up.
In
how many
7, you
games?
got that one?
In 7?
Yeah.
Wow.
They would
Matt,
beat them in Detroit. In Detroit, bro.
that's
Bro,
a defeat.
Pistons are not a shooting team, bro. Hornets are the best shooting team, bro. I'm telling you. They play super fast. They play super fast. I'm telling you what I know,
He's
bro.
coming off of what was it, a collapsed lung he had?
Yep.
Telling you, bro. I'm telling you what I know, bro. They play super fast. They don't really play half court. I'm telling you what I know, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, they're going deep in the playoffs. No, but I think that styles make fights. And in this fight, Hornets have a chance against this first seed, bro. I'm telling you what I know.
Look, Raf, you've been on the Hornets. You like those guys and LaMelo and Con
I like
Canipple.
shooters, man. I
You
like
like
shooters. I like
shooters.
shooters. I like
Miles
shooters.
Bridges, Brandon Miller. They got a good team. They got a really good team. I've always liked the Ball brothers, except for Lonzo. Never was a fan of Lonzo. Um,
That's true. He was never been a Lonzo fan.
um, but no, Raf, it would be a massive disappointment, and I'm just not gonna go there with the Pistons. I will say the Pistons win this one in 6 games if it is the Hornets, and if it's the Magic or the Sixers, 5 games.
Yeah. If it's the Magic, I think they're going to.
Oh, I like that. I like that, though, Matt. You give respect to the Hornets more than you gave the
Oh,
Philly and
Yeah,
Orlando.
oh yeah, for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, we can't ignore the streak they've been on. I think they're gonna give a scare like the Pistons gave the Knicks last playoff run. They're gonna be that team. So, but I still think that the Pistons will. They're more mature now than they were last year, and I think they'll lock it in and they'll calm the storm. I think they win in 6 games.
Listen, I only say this because of the injury that Kate had. That's the
No,
only
you're
reason
right.
why I'm giving the Hornets. But if Kate never had the injury, I would not be saying this at all. But that's
Like
just the reason why.
like Matt, if the Hornets took game 1, like would you be like, okay, we
Yeah.
gotta maybe re
I don't. Yeah,
calibrate.
I'd raise an eyebrow there.
All right, that's round 1 of the playoffs, right? That's all of them.
That's round one. Yep.
Oh shit!
That's
I can't believe
everything.
it's ready here.
All right, so we'll see what happens. Game one on Saturday, guys, for all of these, well, most of these teams. Uh, let's move on, boys. WrestleMania 42 weekend. 2 nights. Could we say the build for this WrestleMania, guys? What have we thought about it in
It's the
general?
best ever. It's the best ever. Wow. Honestly, the best ever. Like, I thought that 40 was never going to be topped, but here I am. Here I
Long
am.
order.
This is the best build I've seen in a while for a WrestleMania, and yeah, it's actually really good. It's something I would never say about this Mania at all. This is one of the worst, if not the worst, Mania build ever. Ever. My God, ever. That we already dedicated night one to a drinking night. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys.
Yeah,
But mhm.
I think that yeah, I think Raph nailed it. It's been terrible. You keep saying builds. There's been how many actual builds has there been? There's been the Roman, Punk. There've been the Cody, Randy, and kind of Oba Brock, but that's really just them fighting each other. There was like the real promo only happened last week. There wasn't really a build per se. It was just like throw their
I
asses
mean,
together
Brock.
and smack into each other.
Brock did a backflip on a fucking table, but that's all I have
Right.
to say.
Oh God.
Like, what build did we have for Becky and AJ? Like, I totally forgot about that. You know, the Jade Rhea stuff has been whatever. You know what I mean? What's the tag team titles? They're not even getting defended. Neither of them are getting defended. Okay, we got IShow Speed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory, your guy. Finally a champion, but he's not defending it. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, I don't know, Matt. Maybe you can see some bright lights in this.
Maybe I would have if Pat McAfee wasn't
Whoa,
part
whoa,
of this.
whoa,
But
whoa.
yeah, for some of the stuff it's been all right, but other than that, it's pretty, there's a reason the shows aren't sold out like they have been before. I don't know what's happening with WWE. But let's get into it, guys. Uh, let's start off, guys, with what occurred 2 weeks ago on SmackDown with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. That feud they've got going on. Cody was attacking Randy there, and all of a sudden he turns around, and there is Pat McAfee standing there with the shades hanging down his nose, like he was prime Rock. I mean, this was he went out there and cut a promo. He said, "Guys, I thought I was done with this business. Thought it had passed me by. But no, what passed me by was Cody Rhodes and CM Punk and these jobbers that are here every week." Look, he cut a great promo, I will say, outside of the fact that it's him cutting the promo. Then we get same thing last week, and he goes out there and advertises WrestleMania. That's all he's been doing on his show. So with that, guys, Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Randy going for his 15th title. J Rod, what do you have winning this match?
Oh man, you guys know I'm the Pat McAfee guy. You guys know I'm the one I find him highly entertaining, and I feel like everything I watch about him is great except for this nonsense. This is terrible. This is awful. Um, I think I'm pretty sure Randy's gonna win because I feel like this story is gonna get dragged on longer, or I'm kind of hoping that there's a bigger point to this than Pat McAfee. You know what I mean? Because if he's the final boss per se, and he's like what they mean when they're taking over the business, this is terrible. This is just ESPN shoehorning their marketing into a storyline, just trying to get it blasted everywhere because you're right, they can't sell tickets. Um, I think it's Randy that's gonna win, and I hope it continues and the story progresses a little bit past Pat McAfee and it goes a little bit higher. But yeah, I have Randy winning this.
Oh yeah, Jay. I also have Randy winning this, but I really wish that Mr. McAfee wasn't involved with this. I feel like they had a great story. I definitely think that I kind of told you guys that the story was just not going to be told as we wanted it to. Obviously, you guys know that they had legacy, no pun intended, but they literally had legacy, and they could have done all that. They could have been protege versus mentee, and this just doesn't feel like it. It definitely doesn't feel like it. I do have Randy winning only because you know Ari Emanuel and TKO loves McAfee, and McAfee said that if Randy loses, he's out. You're never going to see him again. And the next probably on in Backlash is going to be Cody and Jelly Roll versus McAfee and Randy. So yeah, Randy's
Jay,
going to
this
get his
is
number
your fault.
15.
Jay,
My
this is your
fault.
fault. You're the
My
Jelly Roll
fault.
guy. You're the Jelly Roll guy.
I didn't ask him to be in
Oh my
WWE. I just
gosh.
liked his music. Yo, this is what happened. My worlds actually collide, bro. Like, I don't try this shit on purpose, bro. I started watching Pat McAfee before he got in WWE, and it just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm
But
sorry. I don't know
but
what happened.
Matt, I have something to say, Matthew, that J-Raw's not gonna like. You ready, Matt?
Yep.
All I'm gonna say is that Cody in the last four of his main events in WrestleMania, he's gonna go what 1-5, 1 win, 5 losses or 4 losses. Yikes! That's all I have to say.
He won in 38. He lost in
He,
39. Won
he,
in 40. He
wait,
just
wait, wait! Did he main event in 38? I don't think he main event. So he wasn't the guy yet.
that's
He
not
was about
that's
to be the
not
guy in
that's not
39. He
perform. It's his
lost.
record. We
There
gotta
are
remember his record.
40, he lost the tag team match, and then he got handed the most bullshit championship ever. And then what? He lost in 41. He's gonna lose 42. Yikes! This
It's
is
not his,
Matt.
which one I'm gonna do?
This is
I thought he was
Matt.
over
This was
push.
to be his
I thought he
prime.
was over push.
This Matt.
I
This
thought he
was
was
his
over push.
prime. This was his prime. This was his prime. But
I
what do
thought
I
he was
know,
over
Matt?
push. That's what I heard. I said he's giving back to the business every time I turn around. But what do I know? I don't know. I'm just listening to a tribal chief who's over there trying to win the other belt. Cause he's like, no, I gotta be the last match. So now he
Oh,
makes the
wait.
other
Oh,
belt
do we want to
relevant.
face
Now,
CM Punk or do we want to face Pat McAfee? Oh, I think CM Punk is the guy. Yeah, I think CM Punk. I want to take in, bro. Yeah.
yo, so
And not to
you got,
think, this is all because Jay. This is all because they didn't want to do Cody versus Roman 3. This is all because of that, bro. This is insane, bro.
no,
Insane,
I think it's because they didn't want
insane.
to. Yo, bro, I really think it's because they couldn't sell tickets, and they literally were like, "Hey, let's get Pat McAfee in the main event of one of the nights, so they can blast it everywhere on television." That's
That's what
literally
this
what I
was.
think.
Yeah, that's absolutely what it was.
Yeah, and I hope it goes further because it's kind of feel like everybody's talking about it publicly. Like you have Punk, you have Damian Priest, and you have all these people basically talking out saying like this is bullshit. So I'm hoping it's leading to a bigger story, but
Yeah, like WWE versus TKO. Yes,
it's not. That's not happening though. It's gonna
That's
be
not.
some.
I would
That's
love that. I would love that.
I
I
would
would
love it
love
too, but
that.
it's not happening.
Don't be so sure.
Who and
Don't be so sure.
I would think that CM Punk would be the leader of TKO.
No, unless
No,
we get a heel turn, he's team WWE with Cody.
no, I think
It
he
would
takes
be
heel. I think he
okay.
takes.
This is his fantasy booking. This is fantasy booking, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It would be Cody, Punk, Seth, and like you can pick the next. You can put like an Oba in there, and like another WWE guy,
Nah,
and then TKO
they
would be
don't want
like
to cheer Punk no more. They don't want to cheer. They want to cheer Roman. You saw the promo. They want to cheer Roman. They don't want to cheer Punk
yeah.
no more.
Romans would be.
Robin. I don't think Roman will be Team W. I think he'll be Team TKO. Why? Because his cousin is board member of TKO. Like, come on, bro. He's
They
not
want
a
to fight.
face.
We want them fighting. We want them against each other. Think about
Yeah,
it.
Roman
maybe
is not
that's
a
it.
face.
Think about it. Boom. Main event. Fantasy booking. Main event. The Usos come out. Thinking
Yes.
we're gonna help Roman Reigns. Nope. Psych. We're not helping you, Roman. We're helping Punk. He's the new leader of TKO. Boom. And then you have.
Guys, we gotta stop with this. We gotta stop. This is not happening.
You're right,
This is
man.
not.
You're
There's
right.
no.
By the way,
You're
I'm
right.
glad Matthew mentioned this. By the way, if I hear, oh my God, if I hear a word about hashtag him on Sunday, I'm gonna have a problem with both of you guys, bro. He's not coming out, all right? Do not tell me that the
Oh no, he's
guy
not coming
is
out.
coming
No, he's
No,
out.
I
not
won't
coming out.
say it. I won't say it on Saturday.
No, I'm saying don't say it on Sunday. Don't say it on Sunday.
Matt, real quick before we move on to the next match, what are you gonna do when Danhausen comes out during the John Cena segment?
Oh yeah, that's just. Look, I hope John is in a suit and tie. I don't even want to recognize the man. I don't even want him to come out to his theme song. Like I just want John to appear in the ring, and that's it. Just I don't even want to. John retired, and they're here trying to use him for tickets now. Like this is just
It's
garbage.
malarkey, bro. It's terrible.
Um, but yeah, like you guys both said, Randy's winning this match. Cody sucks. J Rod and Pat McAfee said nothing wrong. He said nothing wrong. It's just the wrong messenger. Right message, wrong person to be saying it.
If it was The Rock, we'll be ecstatic right now.
If it was the
We'll be
Rock, if it
ecstatic.
was Rand, if it was I don't know the person he's facing, maybe saying it, I'd take
Yo,
that. But
you're so right, bro. It's fucking like
Yeah.
if Pat would have said the same thing. I mean, if Randy said the same thing Pat said, it would have been gold.
Yeah.
It would have been
like
gold.
he said everything perfectly. I mean, it's funny that they're like shitting on their own. Oh, we don't have enough ticket sales. Yeah, here let's make it 25% off. I talked to our sponsor and I got us a deal. Like that's garbage, but
Oh my god, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is
Jelly
terrible.
Roll and Pat McAfee are in the graphic behind Randy and Cody. That just blows my mind.
Yo, somebody said that Pat McAfee looked like Johnny Bravo in the fucking in the celebrity.
Does he does? Yeah, he does, bro.
Yo, bro, this is terrible, bro. This is the weirdest thing ever. It's like, I don't know if you guys know this. In WrestleMania was it 9? Did you know Lawrence Taylor main evented that WrestleMania
No, I didn't know
against
that.
Bam Bam Bigelow? Yup. Yeah. So like that's not acting like celebrities haven't been part of WrestleMania for a long time. All right. But yeah, man, terrible. I don't want to talk about it no more. Please move on.
Yeah. Uh just terrible. The rest of night one, guys. Let's go through this here. We've got Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed against the Usos and LA Knight. J Rod, who do you got here? LA Knight's been feuding with the Vision for months. Months.
I'm just happy my guy made it on the show, even though it is free television on ESPN2. I'm just glad he made it onto WrestleMania. I think this is gonna be cookie cutter. Good guys beat the bad guys. Let's get a good feel moment. Let's yeet into the WrestleMania night, and that's it. So I got the Usos and LA Knight winning this one.
Yep, me too.
Who do you have with the pin there? Who's getting the pin?
Uh, I think yeah, no, I think KSI gets it. I think he gets
KSI's not even there.
Oh,
I
speed!
should
Oh my god,
Speed.
speed! Oh shit, speed! Whoops, my fault. Whoops, speed. I think
Too
he
many
gets
celebrities, Jay. I understand. There's
it's
too
too many,
many.
bro.
I
It's too
get
many.
it. I get it. I get it. This
Yo,
is crazy,
did you know
bro.
Nick Jonas is performing at night two? I
Yep.
think, bro.
Yep.
But yeah, I
All right, well,
think
somebody's got to sing the anthem, Jay. What do you want? Raph to do it? I mean, somebody famous got to sing the anthem.
yo get Otis out there, bro. Get get some
And then Lil
answers.
Yachty's gonna be with Trick Williams, bro.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but
Yo, bro, just throw everybody out there, bro. Everybody gets a celebrity. Everybody should walk out with a celebrity. That's how it should be. But yeah, I think Speed takes the pin. He gets BFT'd or whatever. And
Mm.
yeah, I think he takes the pin.
yeah, I
I would
agree.
like Mr. Clown to take the pin.
If I Show Speed, he almost made me say KSI. If I Show Speed does not take the pin and Austin Theory takes the pin, the tag team champion, forget about it. Forget everything I've ever said about having hope.
Matt would be done, and that'll be the first
There,
match of the night.
I forget.
Bro,
I'm
Matthew
taking
would
a
get
shot.
drunk. Matthew would get drunk off that match itself, bro.
That would be absolutely insane. Speed has to take the pin.
Matt would
Um,
chug 2 margaritas on the spot right there, bro. Tell me,
next
bro.
up on that first hour on ESPN, pal, Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre, Rav, in an unsanctioned match. Rav, what do you have winning this one?
I better see a good match. These are two like really good wrestlers. I want to see a brawl. I want to see blood, but I do have Jacob winning the match.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mr.
I agree.
McIntyre is taking time off for a movie, so for a show. So yeah, I think that
yeah,
Jacob takes it.
yeah. I agree with you, Raf. Jacob, he deserves to win this. It's sad this is gonna be free television, but I hope they can get away with some stuff because with blood and shit like that, it'd be kind of bad for television. But Jacob, I think Jacob needs this win, and Drew needs to go away for a little bit, let people miss him a little bit, and then let him come back and get another title run at him.
Will he? Will he get another title?
He should. He should.
Rav, I don't know what's happened to Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna. I will say Jacob wins. Yeah, Jacob wins this match. Next up, guys, let's go with the women's world championship match. Stephanie Bakir and Liv Morgan. I've liked the build to this. I think this has some
Mm.
good
It definitely
moments.
picked
And
up.
last week with the headshot, that
That
was
shit was wild.
they've gotten personal too. I think that's been good. So Jay, who do you have winning this match?
I had Liv winning, but then I keep thinking that there's gonna be interference by Raquel. So I think that this distraction, whether it's Roxanne or Raquel, and I think Valkyria wins, retains the title off of distraction.
Hmm.
Um, I'll take it real quick, Matt. So, guys, I've been thinking about this, and it's gonna answer my question for one of the next matches. I think it's night two, and I know that they wouldn't do two heel turns or two turns. Would be heel? Yeah, they wouldn't do two turns for the same two girls. I mean, two women's matches,
Hmm.
right? But I was trying to decide between both championship matches because I know that one is going to get a turn and one is not. Because I don't think they took, like I just mentioned, I don't think they take the risk to doing both.
Right.
I think they give the championship to Liv so they can build off like eventually with that Roxanne and Raquel, and they can have like maybe a triple threat match. Because remember, Roxanne and Finn did bring her in to Judgment Day, so I think that they have Liv winning, but then later on down the line they have like that. Oh, someone's like gonna turn on each
Yeah.
other. And the reason why I say this is because it's going to answer my question for later. I don't think Rhea's gonna win, guys. I think Jade is gonna retain. Why? Because Io Sky is turning heel, bro. She's
That's a good
turning
call.
heel.
That's a good
She's
call.
turning heel.
I
She's turning heel.
I hope they do that because that makes so much sense in the world. Because every time Io gets
She's
jumped,
losing, gang. She's
she's losing,
losing.
and she's getting jumped, and Rhea's never there, bro. Like Rhea wasn't there the first time she got jumped. You know what I mean?
Io was a in NXT. She was a heel too, I think.
Io. Well, yeah, she was part of Damage Control. She was a heel when she came back.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a good one. That's a good call, right?
Yeah, because I don't think they would do double turns.
Yeah, yeah. Or maybe they will because they just like shoving junk in our face now, bro. Pause.
I'm gonna say Liv Morgan wins the championship, right? For all the reasons you said, I think they will build a story, further the story there with Raquel and Roxanne. Eventually, they'll face each other, maybe get a triple threat at some point. Maybe that's it for SummerSlam.
And that's a
Uh,
perfect. Sorry to interrupt you, Matt, but that's a perfect
yeah,
way to uh, jumpstart one of their championship careers for
Yep.
Roxanne or Raquel,
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
yeah, yeah. So let's say Liv wins that one.
What do we think of her music video?
Oh God, just
One of the great? No.
no.
Okay, let's move on.
The women's intercontinental championship match.
Who?
AJ Lee. Yeah, who? AJ Lee. Once upon a time, Raf's Crush and Becky Lynch. We've seen this match already. Raf, who do you got here?
I have Becky winning. I think that she's gonna win, but Raw after Mania, someone's gonna come back and win that championship off her.
Okay.
Interesting. Someone's making their debut or coming back.
Coming back.
Okay, interesting. You gotta keep this to yourself. You can remember that one. Yeah, I got Becky winning. I think AJ Lee just winning the title was just for her to have a win with the IC belt, but not hold it for long. I think she's done wrestling after Mania. To be honest.
Yeah, I think Becky wins. I just they need somebody that's gonna be there week in and week out. AJ's not gonna do that. I don't think she's done. I think she'll probably get a match at SummerSlam. I don't know
Maybe.
against who, but I could see AJ wrestling again at some point. But
There
yeah,
was
I'll
like a
say
hot
Becky Lynch
build and it
wins.
like stopped. Like there was a hot build and it just like stopped. I don't know. It was weird.
Because we've already seen it and they have the same build. I mean, there's not much else you can do there.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah. The women's tag team championship match. Nia Jackson, Lash Legend versus Flair and Bliss versus Bailey and Lyra, and versus the Bella Twins. J Rod, who do you got in this one?
So I heard that Nikki Bella might not make WrestleMania. That she might be injured, and then she might
Yeah.
be subbed out. If she's okay though, I have the Bella Twins winning the championships because
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think they were never tag team titles there when they were fighting in the first place, and I think they're gonna give the feel good moment of like the Bella Twins, the longest, probably like the
Okay.
first established female tag
Yeah.
team, real one, like a real female tag
Yeah.
team. They're gonna probably give her the straps just to hold it for a little while.
That's a great. I wasn't thinking of it like that,
Yeah.
but it all obviously depends on health.
Hmm.
So we'll see. I actually had Lyra and Bailey winning it.
That's a good one. Give Bailey her
Yeah.
WrestleMania win, right? Because she hasn't had one of those.
Yeah.
No, she had it, but it was a long time ago.
Oh yeah. Oh, was she in the Fatal Four? Was it the Fatal Four Way?
Nah, in 40, I think she won off EO. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay, remember she won the Rumble.
Jay, that was
Oh
your
yeah.
WrestleMania. That was the
Yeah.
most
That's
rigged
right.
WrestleMania too.
That's
With
right.
Sammy. Oh my God, when Sammy beat Gunther,
Bro,
Matt.
there was so much shit going on. They had Sammy beating Gunther. You had the two
Just
main
awful. It's
events.
just awful
What do you
decisions.
mean
And
awful? What do you mean
just
awful?
awful.
What do you mean awful?
Um
Your goat came back that day. What are you talking about?
uh yeah, Raph, I did have Bailey and Lyra. I mean, who cares though? The tag team championships have been dead since Sasha and Naomi walked
Don't
out
wait.
5 years
Don't
ago.
they have a United States Championship for women, bro? Don't they have
Yep.
that, or they take it off?
And
And
that's not it's Julia.
who-
It's not on the card.
Yeah.
It's not on the card. Nobody cares. What they need to do, guys, I've been saying this, they need to just have one like mid
Yes, bro.
title.
The
Just
United
one
yes,
mid title for the
the
women.
United Intercontinental States Championship. You
yes.
know what I mean?
It's
Like
either you're a main card or a main title, mid, or you're a tag team. That's it. That's how it should be,
Like
bro.
there's already no draft. Like it just doesn't matter. Just go on whichever show you feel like it, and that's it.
there are
Well, there's a United States draft coming soon, but
there are three sets of titles not being defended on WrestleMania. Like, both tag titles that main evented 3 years ago, are not on the fucking WrestleMania card.
that's crazy.
It's wild. It's wild. And it's because these guys don't know how to think. They're like, oh, we need Jelly Roll and we need Pat McAfee.
Yeah, but I'll say the Bella Twins, J Rod. Get them a feel good moment. They're back together, so yeah, I'll say the Bella Twins. And lastly, guys, potential sleeper of the weekend: Seth Rollins versus Gunther. This match came about a couple weeks ago. Uh, J Rod, who do you got in this one?
Uh, I'm going Gunther. I think he needs to keep winning because I think they're setting up him versus Brock at SummerSlam. And if he loses to Seth, it's gonna be, excuse my French, a dick deflator because it's gonna be like, all right, Gunther, you can't even beat Seth Rollins, so how can you beat Brock Lesnar? You know what I mean? So like, so I think Seth. I think it's a great match. I think Seth can wrestle a mop. You know what I mean? And put on a great match. So I think that I think that with him and Gunther, they'll put on magic. But I think goes to sleep.
You haven't tapped. You have
Um,
passing out or
I
tapping
haven't
out?
passing out. Yeah, yeah, I haven't passing
Okay.
out.
well, I have Gunther, but for a different reason, Jay, because I have Mr. Braun Breaker coming back
So I
and
thought
causing
about
an
that.
interference.
I did think about that.
Because this is not the main story. But listen, guys, this is the thing I love about wrestling that a lot of people can't get away with is that sometimes a match with two titans like this, they don't need a story. Like Gunther said it perfectly. I want to show you that I'm the best in the world. I'm the best wrestler in the world. And then Seth is like, okay, let's do it. Sometimes you just need that.
That's
So
wrestling
I don't need this.
101. That's booking
I don't need
101.
why you hate my dad and why you want my mom to die. Like I don't care about that, bro. Just tell me you're the best ever. I want to show you that I'm the best ever, and that's it.
No,
So yeah,
you're right. You're right, bro.
Yeah, Raf, I agree. I think Gunther wins because of interference from Braun Breaker. Set up that story
Hoodie
with
man.
Seth. Can he not be in a hoodie?
He's
Just
gonna be in a
tired of
hoodie. He's
I'm
gonna
tired
be.
of the mask.
He's
No mask.
he's
No
Bro,
gonna be in
mask.
a
Tired of the
hoodie.
masked
bro,
men, bro.
he just come
Tired.
He's
out
gonna
in
be
a
in a hoodie.
suit of medieval armor. Like, just change it up. Like, he just come out in a Game of Thrones suit armor and just be like, do something. Come on an inflatable dinosaur uniform, bro, costume. Just fucking do something different.
I think he's gonna come
Yeah.
out in the hoodie.
So that concludes night one there. Let's get into night two, guys. Let's talk about this main event. CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Uh this has been going on here, the build for a few weeks. Gotten a little repetitive. Uh Roman wants this title. Punk says you're not gonna get it. Raf, your guy here. Tribal Chief. Does he stand tall to close WrestleMania?
Listen, guys. I'm gonna say it right now, guys. This is the first time since WrestleMania 39 that it's 50-50, in my opinion. It's 50-50. With Rome last time we talked about it in 40, as much as I wanted Roman to win, and we were talking about percentages about this is percentage this, percentage that. I feel like deep down all of us we knew that Cody was gonna win that. Last year, for as much as everyone thought, there's a chance Cody could win, let's be honest, Cena was gonna get his 17th. And 39 was the last time I really felt like, holy shit, what are they going to do? Are they going to give Cody the championship or they're going to make Roman retain? And right now, this is how I'm feeling, guys. It's 50-50 because you can go, you have Roman reunites with the bloodline, but it's like, who wants to see that again? Even as a bloodline fan, who wants to see that again? No one. You can have. This is the lazy option, and this is the reason why. Guys, every time we do the Royal Rumble, guys, I always say, what would Triple H do? I always say that, guys. And what do I think he's going to do, Matthew and Jay? I think that he's going to make Jey Uso spear Roman by accident, the worst spear of all time. And then and Punk takes him GTS, and then Roman he takes him GTS, and Punk retains. That's what I think Triple H would do. So sadly, as much as I want Tribal Chief to win, I think right now I have to go with CM Punk, bro. Because who's the one behind creative, not because of it's because I
What do you
want
think will
Punk.
actually happen? Yeah.
What I think is gonna actually guys. We always are blinded with our fantasy and the Rock is coming. Matt is gonna be telling me all day, Rock is coming. Raph, he's coming.
No,
Wear your Rock shirt. He's coming. He's
Raph,
not coming, bro.
you have to understand, Raph, right? Before WrestleMania 40, there was when Cody won the Rumble, we were like, okay, the Rock's not coming back. I got a call at 9:55 with Adriana and Matt screaming because this man decided he was just gonna show up out of butt fuck nowhere and come up and on SmackDown. So he gave us that hope. Now we can't shake it.
Okay, you're right.
You know what I
Because
mean?
one thing about The Rock is that they're not scared to do like a 1 year build. Obviously,
Right.
we knew from the start, 28 and 29 were gonna be Cena and Rock, whether we knew it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And no matter who was champion by then, we know it was gonna be Cena versus Rock. So my only hope, I hope Matthew doesn't mention this at all. This is why I'm saying it here, so Matthew doesn't tell
Yeah.
me this later on.
Yeah.
But I will say that The Rock is not scared to have a 1 year build and get a 1 year ready. And you know what? They turn on Roman, and all of a sudden we have a 43 Rock versus Roman. That's the only ounce of hope I have because I see it all over TikTok. I see it all over Twitter. This is their last chance, Matt and Jay.
Yeah,
This is their last chance.
This is it.
There's no more chances,
There's
bro.
no more going back after this. Um, I I like what you said about this WrestleMania. Even though the builds were whack, a lot of the matches can go either way. Brock Oba, Roman Punk, even Cody and Randy. Like we really don't know what direction we're going in. So, um, but I'm gonna say that I'm gonna hope and I'm gonna go the opposite way, and I'm gonna hope that Triple H isn't calling the shots and it's TKO, and they like drama, and I'm gonna say that Punk and McAfee and all these guys are working together as the old him, Randy, they're all working together for TKO because they're the old souls and they're the attitude ever, and they hate this new blood. And I'm gonna say that CM Punk wins because the Usos turn on Roman Reigns. That's why I say
I will,
Punk is
before Matthew says anything, I will say something that I really like that McAfee said, bro. He did say this, and this is I loved it, bro. He said, "All those times you're complaining and you're saying this and that, but when they're buying your merchandise on the website, who is that going to? Is it going to the poor WWE fans, or is it going to you, Mister Sorry Saudi Arabia?" I was like, wait, wait. He's cooked with that one because that is so true, bro.
I'm
That
telling
is
you,
so true.
yeah, I wrote his promo, bro. Talking about Cody Rhodes sucking Triple H's ass. That was a Matt line right
That
there.
was great. That was great.
Who you got, Matt?
So
Though
Jay, you have CM Punk winning, Jay?
I just don't know where you go with Roman winning clean. Like, what's the next step for him? You know, there's got to be a bigger story. So I think it's more of a story if Punk wins. You know, by like either what Raph said by accident because the Usos speared him by accident, or it was the actual heel, like an actual turn, like a real turn.
If it's a turn, I'll be happy. But if it's like the freaking accent I just said, bro, I'm gonna be like, guys, we're gonna drink drunk all night too as well, bro. We're gonna get drunk too, bro. I need that same margarita Jay gave us last time, Matt. That strong ass Terramano one, bro.
Oh, shit. Who you got, Matt?
Guys, I have Roman Reigns winning this match. I can't believe you guys don't. Um,
Because who's
I
calling the
will say,
shots, man? Who's
I will
calling the
say,
shots?
uh, oh, I know who's calling the shots. It's Mr. McMahon is calling the shots. That's who's calling the shots here.
Ah,
Okay. Uh, Roman Reigns, I think, is gonna win this match, and let me tell you why. I don't think. I know you said, Rob, this is the last chance for The Rock. That chance happened when J Rod mentioned at WrestleMania 40 on that faithful night on SmackDown after the Rumble. One of the greatest pops, one of the greatest moments, ruined by Cody Rhodes. Ruined. I'll never forget it. Uh, those would be my last words on my deathbed. We were robbed.
Oh,
Um,
guys, he's healed. He's healed from it now. He can't talk about it more before he gets PTSD, bro.
um, I just think this is Triple H calling the show. This is Triple H booking the show, and I think he's gonna go back to what worked, Raf. And even though he didn't start it, it was Vince. He ended it per se, and it was the bloodline. And even though it's not the same as it once was, I think the show ends with Roman side by side with the Usos, and they're holding up the ones, and Roman's raising the championship. I think that's how
You're
the
right,
show ends
bro.
because that's what
this is
that's what
the
sells for these
problem,
people.
bro. This is the problem. They squeeze all the juice out of the lemon, but they don't plant new fucking trees. It's the same shit. Like how many times are we gonna do this? How many factions are we gonna have?
Yeah, but are you gonna have Roman Reigns lose 3 Manias in a row? That's
I'm
tough,
not,
bro.
I'm not thinking
That's
about it like
tough.
that.
I'm thinking about it like that. I'm thinking about it like that.
I'm
Three
thinking
Manias in
about
a
what makes
row.
sense now. What makes
Look,
sense
I
right
I
now?
don't necessarily want to see if that's the way the show ends. That's not that's the way I wanted to see it end two
Here's
years
no.
ago.
Here's how I want it to end.
Not
I want it to
now.
be that Roman Reigns wins and he's about to walk out, and then no chance blast across the street, and Vince restarts the match. And he's working with Punk. That would be
That would be
sick,
the biggest
bro.
pop in history. That would be
That
the
would be the
biggest pop in
biggest fucking.
history.
Everybody would completely forget what Vince got banned for, and they would just start going crazy. Okay, in Vegas, that's the only way you can get away with it. Man, I hope you're not right. I really hope you're not right. But you know what? You're
What is Punk if Punk wins, guys? the show goes off the air with just Punk. I mean, and Jey Uso turn on Reigns. I've seen this already. I've seen this already.
That's
Like,
why it has to be bigger. It has to be something bigger. It has to be like a
there's no
corporation.
way we can do it. Stop with the corporation, J Rock.
Yo,
Stop it.
yo, Matt. I mean, Raph. You remember main event? You remember main event Mafia?
Of course.
Bro, why can't they do something like that, bro? Like,
There's
there
no
needs to be.
corporation. This is what Punk and Rhodes did. Right, because apparently Pat cut his promo, and it was just he wasn't even supposed to do that. He just came up with this earlier. He
Hey,
said, "I'm going to
yo,
go
you
and say
don't
this."
say. You don't say. He was making a
And then
valid
Cody
point.
went, and Triple H sent him out there. I'm sure Triple H doesn't like Ari Emanuel and TKO and all these guys. I'm sure there's actual legitimate beef behind the scenes, and they're just trying to make it seem like, oh, this is part of a bigger story. Let's try and make it seem like we're gonna play it on TV, get all these people hyped and excited about what this means, and corporations here and factions here. Like none of that is happening. None of that is happening.
So the main event two ends. Roman just holding the titles,
That's
and
it.
just
That
being dominant.
sucks. That sucks too. But that's all that's left. That's all they have. They have to go back to what worked. the
It's fucking
bloodline is
terrible.
what worked. For Triple H, and it wasn't even his creation. So I hope he can enjoy it and squeeze whatever left is out of it because there's not much left. There really isn't.
That's why.
And
Yo, you're
if it
really
look, if it ends with them holding the ones and they put the graphic up and then the final boss's music hits. Well, then now we're talking maybe some
okay.
business
Thank
rap
you.
because it's the final time.
Thank you.
Like you said, there's no other. That's it.
You can't
That's
be
the only
bumming me
chance you
out
have
with this
left.
shit, bro.
And then if you want to prolong that, like maybe later in the year, then you could have the Usos turn on Roman, and then oh well, they went and joined the Rock. Then that's how you play it out over a year because if not, it's just gonna be boring. If it's just right, I, I don't know.
Oh
That's
my god, bro! You just made me. Hate, I don't want to watch. Now I'm really gonna drink night two.
if Punk wins,
Black,
Raph, in
bro.
the way you said, we're taking
Oh,
double shots.
I'm not leaving that house sober at all. No
That's
shot.
black, bro.
No
That's
shot. No
terrible.
shot. No shot.
Cause like Roman
No
wins.
shot
Who's
at
his
all.
first feud?
I don't
That's
know.
another thing. That's
That's
another thing, Jay.
insane. And then
If
and then
that's
Punk.
another thing, if you go back to Roman, yeah, there's not
Who's he fighting?
Roman's not gonna be a fucking backlash in Tampa.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I'm
not
saying. Yeah,
happening.
it's not happening. The next person you gotta give him. I mean, the only person that people want to see is him versus Oba, and you give him the strap to Oba.
If you want to blast him to the moon, you do that. But nah, it's too early for that.
It's
Nah, it's
too
too early.
early. They're not gonna do it. As we're gonna see
That's a
Roman
good
versus.
point. That's a great point, dude. If Roman wins, he's already
Yeah, so
smashed
yeah,
them
you know
all.
what? Don't give it to anybody. And nobody wins. You know what? You're right. Nobody wins. Vacant the title, bro. They both suck. You're right. Don't give it to nobody, bro. Punk wins. What do you do? Roman wins. Just give it to nobody, bro.
Oh man, the build's actually a lot better than the actual outcome because if the outcome is either what you or Matt said, that's whack. That's terrible. Might as well
Bro,
just
it's
say
rock.
Stephen
It's
A. Smith
rock
and
or
Sami
bust.
Zayn.
It's rock or bust, bro. That's sad,
Well,
bro.
anybody. It could be anybody, bro.
No, it's
Like
not sad, Raph, because that's what sells, and it pisses me off that J. Ron and his people ruined it. They made this man go
why
away.
you
He doesn't
keep
even want
rub?
to. The
I
Rock
was
truly
okay
does
with
not want
it.
to come back anymore. No, 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 you
I didn't
weren't.
tweet anything. I don't even tweet or act or whatever the fuck you call it. I didn't do shit, okay? I just simply
God.
said, hey, maybe he has a point. He did work hard to get here, and here comes Maui
You
flying
made
in
this
like a
man.
fucking.
The Rock doesn't even want to come back anymore. He's like, for what? These people don't appreciate what I've done, and yet they're clamoring for me every year, every big pay per view. They're clamoring for me, and he's like, for what? So you can say go away again? Like,
Whose fault is it that we don't care about these other superstars? They don't build them. Every main event is CM Punk or Drew McIntyre or Roman Reigns, and then once
Or
WrestleMania
Cody
comes
Rhodes.
or Cody Rhodes, and it's just like we don't. Oba is the first young superstar that we actually care about. Trick Williams should be pushed higher. You know what I mean? it's their fault. They're not giving us hype about anybody else.
Yeah, you enjoy your you enjoy your WrestleMania 50, J Rod, with Oba and Dom with 10,000 fans in attendance. You enjoy that.
Oh man, it's terrible, man. What's next on the
Let's
card?
move on, guys. To the rest of this card. What do we got here? We got Demon Finn Balor, guys. The
Oh,
Demon is
but
back.
thanks for ruining that too, WWE. You couldn't even have a fucking surprise.
Yeah, they have no idea what surprises are anymore. They truly don't. Everything is advertised. Everything. Demon
Like
Finn
Because they're not
Balor.
selling. They're not selling.
we all knew he was coming out the demon, but we could have still been fucking surprised by it. Like, we were like,
Also, so Rob, it's not selling. I'm gonna some geek in the basement is gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna buy everything to go to. I'm gonna risk everything to go to this just to see Demon Finn just
yeah,
once.
that's it.
You
That's
He,
never
what it
know.
is.
he was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
Demon Finn's there. Let me lift my mattress up and get my musty money and spend all this and go see Demon. Of course not. Of course not. It's fucking annoying, bro.
So
Yeah.
Jay, who do
They
you
can
got
get
winning this
50%
match?
off every ticket you buy for WWE 2K, and nobody's gonna give a shit. Sorry, man. What was your question?
Who do you got, Finn or Dom?
I got Finn. I got Finn. I got Dom getting dragged to the depths of hell, like some Undertaker shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got
I
Finn
have
winning.
I have Finn.
Yeah, I have Finn. I don't know. I don't know where they go for with Dom from here after this.
If
But yeah,
Finn
I
comes
got
out with
Finn.
that fucking puppet, I'm turning off the TV.
Next up, guys, let's go with Jade Cargo and Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship. Brad, you touched on it earlier. What you think is happening there? So, care to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I definitely have Jade retaining here. I feel like we already know that Rhea's already made. Everybody obviously goes crazy when her theme song comes on. I think that Jade needs for her character to win like this of a match badly. And I think that Io's been losing so much that they're propping or they're getting us ready for Io versus Rhea feud. And I think that Jay's gonna win this. And I think at the end game for Jade is always gonna be Bianca. It's always gonna be Bianca to lose that championship too in SummerSlam. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, Raph. I think that I think it's great that if Io Sky were to get involved and turn heel, it would further her storyline. Because Jade has this she could say that she beat Io Sky. Rhea's never beat Io Sky 1-on-1 in the competition before, and she did it on Friday last week. So she can have that in her belt, and I think that there's more feuds with Jade, especially when Bianca comes. Hopefully Bianca comes back, and then Rhea and Io, that's gonna sell itself. So yeah, I have Bianca. I mean Jade winning.
Uh, I've got Rhea Ripley winning this. This is uh, this is Triple H booking. I've got Rhea Ripley winning. I don't think they turn Io heel. I mean, she's got a thing going on with Oscar right now, and I
Who's
think at some
also not
point,
at WrestleMania.
yeah, just Oscar's. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Yeah, I think Rhea wins. I think I'm gonna think Bianca Belair comes back here. I'm gonna think
You think
Bianca Belair
Oscar?
comes back here and calls Jade the match, and we get that story going. I don't think. I just don't think Io. Trinity. I think they got to do Io and Oscar at some point.
They've been doing little hints. That's why.
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna happen at Mania with Io and Oscar, but it did. So yeah, I think Rhea wins.
No.
Uh,
Nice.
who else we got? Sami Zayn and Trick Williams for the United States Championship. Sami Zayn Hogan's his way from stealing this match from Carmelo Hayes, and
Yo, the fact that it's not a triple
that's
threat's crazy.
Carmelo Hayes carried that title, and that's it. He's rewarded with probably an Andre the Giant Battle Royal win on Friday. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Um, Jay, that's your guy, Sami Zayn. Who do you got in this match?
I got Trick Williams winning. I got Trick Williams winning, and that I think the crowd. I think honestly that's gonna be the loudest pop of the night. Honestly, I think when Trick Williams wins the belt because they're ready to cheer him. He's ready to be the guy, and yeah, I gotta kind of agree with you. I like Sami Zayn, that's my guy, but I think he did kind of Hogan his way into WrestleMania. I felt like he was like, "Hey, Paul, I'm not at WrestleMania. This is not okay. I'm Sami Zayn," and yeah, unfortunately, because that it kind of sucks. I really thought it was gonna be a triple threat. Like I thought it was like, oh, triple threat match, get them all on the WrestleMania card, but that's not happening. So I got Trick Williams winning.
Yeah, Trick Williams as well. He should win. He will win. But my question to Matthew is, what if he doesn't win? What if Sammy
Uh,
actually wins this?
I don't even want to think about it because at that point, I wouldn't be shocked if Sami Zayn is already booed on his way to the ring. Now, imagine if he wins the match. I mean, that's heel stuff right there, and he'll never get cheered again except for when he goes to fucking Saudi Arabia. So, I think Trick Williams wins this match. I don't think they risk Sami Zayn getting booed here forever after this.
That's what.
Uh, the IC title, guys, the Intercontinental Championship. Penta is the champion going against Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio in a ladder match. Raph, what do you got here in this one?
I'm deciding either Penta or that boy Bouncy, but it's WrestleMania. They're gonna give it to somebody. I think they give it to Javon Evans. I think so.
I think Penta retains. I think it's gonna be one of those rare things where the person who actually was champion in the later match is gonna win. Penta is killing it as IC title. He's selling mad merchandise. He's doing crazy stuff in AAA. So I think Penta retains.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jay. I mean, all these qualifying matches happened on main event. Like,
We
I
saw
mean,
one. We saw one. We saw the
we
Rusev one.
saw one. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
We saw
That's,
Oh,
we saw
two.
two,
two of them. We
The
saw
John
two of
Evans one
them.
too. Yeah.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. That's great. And then Rey Mysterio went in and said, "Oh, I want to be part of it too." That was
He's the
Hogan.
cool.
OG. He's the
Yeah,
GOAT. Put some
Hogan.
respect on that.
I'll stop it, right? Don't do that to Ray. Ray's
If
Sami
John
Zayn will
Cena
never be
let
Rey
his glory
Mysterio.
just all walk up and be like, I'm in a ladder match. Brock Lesnar came in when the ladder match was over and walked his ass up the ladder and threw poor Mustafa Ali off the belt. So I don't want to hear
Yeah,
that
but
nonsense.
where's Mustafa Ali today?
Get a life, kid.
Get a life,
I
kid.
think he's in. I think he's in Regional Wrestling Center. I don't know, something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
great. Uh, I think Penta wins. Yeah, it just sucks because all right, we see this match, and then well, what happens next with the IC title? Like now you just to put it in J Rod's words, you blew out your load here with all of this and all the guys in one match. Then that's it. I mean,
I think you have to call up someone from NXT, like an Ethan Page.
yeah,
If
we could
that's
see, maybe do a switch around, get Ilya Dragunov over on Raw. I don't know.
yeah, Monday after WrestleMania is always like returns and surprises and shit. So
Yeah. And last but not least, guys, the real main event of
the
WrestleMania,
real main event.
the match everybody wants to see. Just look at that. That's a main event graphic right there.
It is, bro. No
Oba
glaze either.
Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Two Titans. J Rod. Who is coming out on top in this match?
Oh man, I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be a one and done thing, and I'm gonna say that Obafemi wins and beats Brock Lesnar, and I think it has to happen this way to keep any momentum. Now, if you want to do a second one and then have Brock win the second one, and then they have the blow off at SummerSlam, I'm okay with that. But at least at WrestleMania, you already have a shit build. It's really gonna be a shit mania. At least in my mind, don't give it to some go you have to give it to somebody that's gonna get a reaction. You know, yeah, I think even Matt would agree that if Oba won, he wouldn't be too upset. People will be furious if Brock Lesnar won. Like they will be like, this is not how it's supposed to be. So give it to Oba. I think Oba family. I think it's gonna be a great match. I'm also have a little asterisk if it ends in a no contest, like one of these, because it's not the main event and it ends like one of these things where they break the stage and they're setting up for SummerSlam. I'm kind of okay with that too, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Oba Femi gets the solid win and we see him pin the Beast.
By the way, I don't mean to interrupt you, Jay, but do you know who just beat MJF for the World Championship, bro?
What happened? Oh shoot! No, Darby Allin.
Darby Darby Allen just
Get out of
beat
here right now! It just
MJF,
happened.
bro.
Oh
You're
shit!
lying.
Get the fuck out of here! I didn't know they were even fighting
With
tonight.
with the worst finishing move I've ever seen ever, bro.
Nah.
Yikes.
Darby Allin squashes MGF for world title. Holy
What a
shit! That's crazy. Because I heard that like he was like next in line, but I didn't think they were doing the match now. Oh wow, that's fucking wild. He just beat Kenny Omega. He just beat Kenny
That's why I don't
Omega.
watch that product
You
over
see,
there.
that's the problem with AEW. WWE struggles and they can't capitalize either.
Damn, on free TV, they just haven't beat MJF like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm sorry, Matthew. This is the match I wanted for the longest. You know, when Brock had that open challenge, he had nobody to face. You know who I wanted him to face from the start. And there's a reason why. Because we're gonna take down your boy Matthew at Mania. We're gonna take him down. We're gonna make him suffer. And this is his last WrestleMania. And what does Brock do on his last WrestleMania? He puts the next big thing over. And that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna put Oba over. He likes him a lot. He knows he's the next big thing. Clearly, the fans love him. And what better way for Brock to redeem himself from these allegations than to actually help the biggest young star right now?
Yeah.
They're gonna make him. They're gonna make bro. They're gonna write books on Brock just because of this loss right here, bro. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the main event right here for this podcast. Matt's decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you guys when we were talking about the Knicks. I'm done with legacies and all of that. This is about who's better.
Hmm.
And Raf and J Rod know who's better. Raf and
All
J
time
Rod
or right
know,
now?
period, who's better. All time, right now. Raf wants to go ahead and say he's the next big thing. Just like Theo Danny said, Jalen Brunson is a godsend to the Knicks. What are we? Guys, Brock Lesnar has gotten zero on Oba. Zero. In all these weeks of build, he's got nothing. No suplex, no F5, no taking him out over the top rope. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Brock cannot go out like this, guys. Brock cannot go out like this.
That's the only thing I'm worried about is what Matt just said.
Uh and if Brock is indeed going to retire at SummerSlam, as rumor has it, he's got to win this match. He's got to win this match because if Gunther's supposedly going to be the guy that retires him, well, what does that do for him? He just lost to Oba. And you know what? People are like, oh, Oba should beat him like Goldberg did. If I see that, Raf, we're going to need a few bottles because that cannot happen. That cannot happen. This is the real main event of WrestleMania. All these
Agree.
guys have sold their asses off. Paul Heyman, Brock Oba, they've all sold it. They've got Triple H in there. It has made it feel special. Like whoever wins this match is like all time. So I've got Brock Lesnar winning this match.
Oof, man. I mean, I really hope you're wrong. That would suck, bro. Honestly, if you him winning.
I mean, Oba's already he's already got all this momentum. The fans love him. Would a loss really hurt him? Would it hurt
It'll
him?
kind of take away
No,
from his aura.
it's not gonna. That's the thing that people have it wrong. That this is not gonna hurt him. He's still gonna be a guy, and he lost to Brock Lesnar.
He has
You know,
gained
and you
so
have,
much from this. He's gained so much from this.
and you can obviously have him. You can squash Brock in Minnesota in his hometown. That would be lovely. But no, I think this is a one and done situation, like J. Rod said, and I think that Gunther and Brock are the end game eventually. I think that Brock. This is like after Brock, he's gonna go to the world championship scene.
That well, he better win it. He better win it, and he better hold it for 5 years, Ralph. You talk about Roman's reign. No, Oba's better be holding it forever because who's really gonna beat him?
Yeah. Okay. So like, how about this? Oba beats Brock. Whoever wins from Roman and Punk, do you have him face at Backlash? How do you do this? Because like,
It can't.
where
It
do you
can't be.
go from Brock?
That's the thing. Oba.
Where do you go from Brock, bro?
That they're not
You
the
go to you,
the
you go to
world
world
You
championship
title.
have to be in the
is
world title. It has to be
but
the world
it's
title
not
scene.
gonna be it's not gonna be a backlash, bro. The main event of backlash is gonna be what we talked about before, Pat and Cody
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Randy and that.
Nah, you
So
do like a
it's not gonna be there. Like Oba's gonna win. I think it's gonna be at SummerSlam if he's gonna win the championship.
yeah. You got to do a build up. He'll win like a number one contender match here. He'll face like a big name here and there. You know, maybe put
What
him
big
against.
name?
I don't know. Maybe do like a number one contenders
Gunther.
match. They have King of the Ring, right? Is that happening this year? Probably, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him that. Give him King of the Ring, and then he has an automatic world title opportunity.
King Oba would be nice. King Oba?
You know what I'm saying? And then
That's
you set
nice.
that up, and then it's probably gonna be Roman. But then you also have Randy, so maybe he picks Randy and not Roman, but he's probably gonna pick Roman. He would probably pick Roman if that's who's champion.
They're just in a sticky situation because if you haven't beat Brock, like I was just telling Matt, where do you go from Brock, right? But like we already predicted that Gunther's gonna beat Seth, so it's like Gunther's gonna want a favor from Heyman, and that favor is clearly a title match.
I thought it was to retire Brock Lesnar.
Nah.
Yeah, I think that's what
I don't think so.
Gunther's.
I don't think so. I think
I
at the
think
end of the day, Gunther likes championships, and of course he is like the legend. He's gonna be like the guy who retires everybody, but I don't know. I don't
I
think that's
think
the favor.
I think he's like, yeah, I want Brock Lesnar in a match. Like I think that's what he. I think that's the favor he acts is.
That'll be nice though.
And then that'll be the SummerSlam, one of the
Then
SummerSlam
then
matches.
Gunther will retire both of Matt's goats. That would be nice. That would be
people,
nice.
people said that they told Gunther he was gonna retire Ray at WrestleMania, and Ray was like, "No, he's not. That's not happening. He's still wrestling," and that's why they had to change everything.
There's only one person that can retire Ray. Let's be honest.
It's gonna
That's
be
only one
Dominic.
person.
It's gonna be
It
Dominic. It
had
has to be.
it's him or no one else, bro.
Yeah, it has to be. There's no that doesn't really make sense. Yeah. Are we excited for WrestleMania, boys?
I'm excited for that match right there behind you.
I'm
That's
like, I'm like
Maybe,
5 out of 10, Jay. Five
maybe a
out of
couple
10.
maybe a couple drinks would get us up to a 7, maybe.
Yeah, that's just gonna be crazy.
Especially night one. Night one is gonna be rough. Night one's gonna be rough. What's the
I
match you're
mean,
looking forward to on night one?
is Seth
I
and
guess
Gunther night
Seth and
one?
Gunther. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the only match I'm looking
that's
forward to,
it.
bro.
That's really it. Oh man, I thought
Yeah,
41 was bad. 42 is not.
we're
It's,
we're about to sleep in the floor, bro.
we're gonna be like, and new WWE champion Pat McAfee. You're gonna be like, what the fuck just happened? What did we miss? Oh yeah. All right, boys.
Well, boys, that's gonna do it. See what
Great
happens
return.
at WrestleMania.
Yo, we maybe on text message and Drew Pab tomorrow. We gotta talk about this Mike Vrabel shit that's going on.
Yeah, let's do
Oh,
that messages.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I was reading about that earlier this morning. I was like,
Yeah,
how are we not talking about this?
that's
that's
messy.
some
It's messy.
It
that's
seems
some
like you
stuff
joined the
rap would
Patriots,
get
bro.
into. I'm not sure.
It seems like you joined the Patriots and you just got controversy around you. Like it's got to be the Patriots, bro. That organization has got to be something
It's
fishy
Mr.
in there.
Kraft. It's Mr. Kraft. I don't know.
Oh man, massages, deflated balls, now reporters. This is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Till next time.
All right. See ya.
Our boys.
Easy.